Hello, Creative Collective. It is time for Artist Only Tarot Posada Card Edition. Now, Posada read is cards made by the famous Mexican, I guess he was a cartoonist, but he's also, it was always very political, and he used skulls, and he was extremely famous. And if you don't know, now you know. He was famous for his art, which is what we like here at Artist Only Tarot. I have no idea what this is about. I got the skull, I got a bone, and I got a leaf. Now, the leaves have signified for me lately the giant tree that's being felled. I mean, one of how many? And every time the axe goes to the tree of whatever institution is on its way down, and there are so many that I would not even try to name them all to you because it would insult you, offend you. But they're all linked to the government, so, 111 on the clock. Hit subscribe if you get irritated with the government. All right, so Posada did as well, and he was an artist, and this is how he got his irritation out and his political point. He used his art, and that is why here at Artist Only Tarot we like him. So whenever I get a skull, I know I have a Posada read and, a leaf with the skull. So hopefully, and the fact that he did primarily 144 on the clock, political stuff. Well, that's where I'm at right now. And see the leaf here? I've been getting these like little indicators for quite some time. So I have left some of the symbols out. Most to nobody. No, it's 3 cards. Oh, that was weird. One more. In the background, I have Nightmare Castle playing, so if you hear screams, it's just the Undead Collective from the 1960s. All right, that's all we're going to get. Okay, that's all we're going to get. No, it's not. It's the bottom card. There's fighting under that. Let's keep that up. This is going to sound crazy. There's something about these darn comets. The Swan Comet is green like that color. And then the other one, Atlas, looks like a freaking single cell organism under a microscope. And I haven't heard of the third one yet, Collective. Hit subscribe if you are in the Collective and you enjoy a little astrology. Okay, so for some reason, there's something going on with these stupid comets. I couldn't be less interested. I flat earthed a long time ago, Collective. No, of course I like to see what's going on. 333 on the clock. I know I'm not alone in the Collective. Hit subscribe if you're a flat earther. Hit unsubscribe if I've offended you and you want me to shut up. Don't hit unsubscribe. Come on, we can make it up, baby. You and me. All right. This old man, I want to say somebody made a deal, right? With the devil. With someone who they thought was a lady. This has happened to this person more than once because the number 8 is here. Maybe more than once, where a lady has convinced him to do something that he probably shouldn't do. She's incredibly magical. I'm even getting she's an emissary of I'm not going to say, but she is a dark emissary. I don't want to say because I might be wrong. I don't want to call someone dark if they're not. All right. Posada. Something about fighting. There was fighting before card number 7. There was fighting before. There was fighting before. That's why he went to her. I'm getting King of Pentacles from that Monopoly costume, right? Oh, snap. What is this? Don't look. Saturn. Oh my God. I said number 8, didn't I? Okay. Saturn. Let's get some cards. Saturn cycle. Yeah, this has happened to this person before because the number 8 is here. This may be, it happened to you when you were younger. Maybe you fought over a girl. Maybe you lost a fight over a girl. Sorry about that. It was very public, whatever it was. Like very public, like everyone saw. You might be extremely powerful. Whoever this is, extremely powerful. People react to their choices. Energies react to their choices as well. So that's why this has come around again. Oh, there's a bone here. Yeah. Old bone to pick. And old bones returned. You know who the bone digger is in Housewives of Atlanta Collective? That's Sheree Whitfield. Hit subscribe if you're a Real Housewives fan collective. Sheree Whitfield is the bone digger. Yeah, Mr. Money. Money, money, money. Yep, Mr. Money. He's got a big house. He's got a big house. That's why there's all these people here fighting. I'm not getting like he's a... I'm not getting like a... It could be a church figure. I think it is a clergyman. Oh, wow. A clergyman did a deal. It wasn't gambling, was it? It's happened to this person before. He's back in another cycle. This is his great lesson. That's why Saturn's here. And the wheel, too. I mean, usually I see that as like the Wheel of Fortune, but right now I'm feeling like it's the wheel of like time. So this has come back again. I feel like that's the old bone, Sheree Whitfield. Sheree Whitfield's the bone digger. Owls. Watchers. The onlookers, something about them. My stomach hurts all of a sudden. Rat. That's why. The owls. Again, the owls are eating the rats. Didn't we get this with the... I can't remember what the other read was, but there were owls hunting the rats, and a person couldn't get away because they had to make some kind of deal. And I don't remember. It's in one of the reads before, but we've had owls and rats before. So this is from that read, and I honestly think it was a King Solomon read. So this clergyman's energy's back. I also had rats this morning in the Lord Ganesh read. There were rats that were something familial that somebody had to dig out of their family. Well, something about their family they had to get out of their way in order to get to this goal that they're trying to get to. It was necessary. They had to break what they felt like was a vow. Anyway, check those reads out if you can. So rats have been coming up a lot lately. Plus there was somebody talking about rat infestation in Las Vegas. Stump. stump. One more, please, and then we'll get the tarot. I don't know why. I feel like I want to get the bone card, or I want to get, like, there's the ladder, the feather, and the wish. I've been getting the wish a lot, too. All right. Let's not look at any more cards of the Le Monde style. Huh. All right. Well, I don't know what the heck that means, collective. Let's get some tarot and see if we can get some clarity. With this stump here, oh, darn, a card just fell. It's way over there. Oh, the 2 cards fell. Oh, it was a mirror and water. So we'll leave those out too, just in case, but I don't think we'll need them. Okay, let's see. Never mind the screams, collective. It's the aristocracy torturing people because they're bored. All right. So somebody's making a deal. This is something they've done before. It's a big life lesson. I'm feeling with the stump here, it's cutting the rats out or off. Maybe somebody failed to cut the rats off. Maybe the stump doesn't have anything to do with cutting and I'm insane. Hit subscribe, collective, if you like insane people who get stumped on tree stumps. I feel like he could be sitting on a stump. This could be a sacred stump. Like a desecrated stump. Like a desecrated tree. Maybe that's where he's going to ask to meet this dark woman who he wants to do this deal with. Maybe he did a deal before and he wanted to be rich and that's what he got. I don't know. Let's ask tarot before I get any crazier. But I feel like this is an energy that's been here before. I feel like this energy is a man, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. I feel like it's like a patriarch, but a religious patriarchal figure. And I was just thinking they may be facing judgment. That's why he wants to redo a deal. Maybe because something's not done. Maybe he wants more life to keep fighting. I have a song about that in the Fountain of Youth. Maybe he wants to try again. I don't know. What is this person? What is this lesson this person? What is this karmic lesson coming back, please? Don't go wasting no more time. Someone's got to swallow their sword. Oh, yeah. You got to cut your losses. This is almost exactly like the Lord Ganesh read. This feels... This is going to sound weird because I don't know if this actually is true, and I'm a pretty savvy map person. I feel like it's somebody near where like Russia, Asia, and the Middle East like meet. Maybe Silk Road stuff. Silk Road person, Silk Road family. It feels a little Arabic, but it also feels a little like I'm going to say it like Russian, like what's that Russian Orthodox kind of thing, but with like brown people. I don't know if this makes sense, collective. Hit subscribe. This is where I'm getting, okay? I don't know. Maybe Persia. I don't know. I'm not sure. God, these movies are just smut. had to cut his losses, swallow his sword. That's why this fell. Cut your losses, cut off a tree, cut off a family thing, which is what the Lord Ganesh read was. 15:15 on the clock. This resonating with you, read the Lord, get the Lord Ganesh reading, like do it tomorrow, whatever. It's pretty heavy. If you've had a tough day, there's some kind of fighting. You were ready for this to be over. Maybe somebody desecrated something sacred to your family. Yeah, because it's outside this house. Someone desecrated something to your family, a family rat in your house. Your father figure may, or you yourself, but it's a masculine energy. Maybe somebody who's been in the military, somebody who's traveled, maybe traveled a lot to South America, who would still have that kind of resonance. I could say Spanish too, but it'd be like really Spanish, not like, oh, we're in Spain and Italy or we're Spanish French. No, like very Spanish, like affected. Maybe it is a I don't know. No, this person is not Spanish though. This father figure, he's something strange. But anyway, he's cutting his loss. Somebody has desecrated something and he needs to cut his losses. He's doing a deal with somebody none of you would approve of, which is why I am hesitant to say who or what it is. It's not necessarily a demonic force. It could just be someone or something or an institution that you simply do not like. If this is not that person, I'm not able or allowed to give that kind of information out right now. That's private. So he's called for judgment. This has had a huge reaction in the community. Huge. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune came. Yeah, he wants to turn the wheel. I did say it was the wheel, but you know what? Maybe he wants to turn his fortune. I did say the pentacle was here. Don't go wasting no. He wants to change his fortune. He could have done a little moon magic, but it was just to reveal the rat. Now that he knows who the rat is, he stood on, I'm sorry, I'm going to say this, it's going to sound weird, but I'm about energy, okay? Because this has happened, he has stood on this desecrated thing that was a part of your family, home, nobility, tree, I'm not sure. This thing that was desecrated by this rat, and made some kind of vow to get this illuminated, to expose and find and trap the rat. He called for judgment. He called for justice. He was willing to pay the price. Confirmation. This has happened to him before, so he knows it's going to hurt. He knows it's going to hurt. And if this isn't you specifically, it's your father or someone, this person has thought about this. This person, you might at first be like, I can't believe you were so blah, 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 blah. This person thought about this. You don't just swallow a sword because you saw someone do it, okay? Yeah, sure, maybe a kid drank gasoline because he saw a bumblebee drink gasoline and thought, I'm going to be like Bumblebee, which is awful. But, you go to swallow a sword, you don't just do that. You you think, you practice, you get training. This person, you do your research, this person, when he knew, he did it quick though, like very fast. It was ruthless almost. 1919 on the clock. I don't know if he got the rat. Should we ask? Is it already out here? Maybe he made a wish, a vow, water mirror magic. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see if it worked. I'm feeling like we don't know yet. But we did have 2 clovers in the charms bowl this morning, so all signs point to everything's cool, Pops. This might be your father. He might not want a lot of people to know this. So if you resonate with this as a child of an adult, or, you know, like you're in your 40s and your dad's in his 80s. Like, yeah, he's in his 80s, but he's still with it. Or some situation like that. Maybe you're in your 20s and your dad is in his 60s or whatever. I don't know. It's some dynamic like that, that a person I'm talking to, this person had thought about it. So if you want to confront them about this and this resonates with you, really be tactical how you do it. Don't just run and haul off and pop off your mouth, right? Page of Pentacles. Yeah, have a plan before you go for this talk. Have a plan before you go talk to dad, okay? Don't be disrespectful. This is something very bad to him. You know, I love the oh, you know what? There they I knew they'd come back. I knew they'd come back. I knew it. I can't tell you how I know these things, collective, but I know these things, okay? Here is my biggest, this Sophia, okay? I don't know. We have a lot of Middle Eastern viewers, but Sophia is on a TV show called The Golden Girls. And if you haven't seen it, you have to see it, but I'm sure you have because you're probably way more educated and well-traveled than I am. Hit subscribe, collective, if you like slumming with random musicians and artists on the interwebs. Anyway, I knew I was going to need these girls today. This is The Golden Girls, and The Golden Girls are about 3 women who live together, and then one of the woman's mother comes and lives with her too. So it's 4 women essentially. But Sophia and Dorothy's her daughter, are always butting heads about decisions Sophia's doing. But Sophia is old school Sicilian, you understand? Okay, I know that's global. Everyone knows the old Sicilian grandma. That's her, okay? She has her magic, okay? And her magic is very unfamiliar to Dorothy because it's from the old world, right? And people don't really understand that. So, like, from the old Sicilian mob, she'll get like a fish in the mail, and that meant like, you know, her life was in danger and things like that. And Dorothy'd be like, that's so dumb. But then like crazy stuff would happen. And so anyway, that's why I'm telling you this. And that's probably why they wanted to come out. So now that they're here, please help me. Please don't hurt me. They're going to call me Queen of Pens. They're going to tell me a bunch of stuff I don't want to know. Let's see. Listen, they are the goddesses, okay? We obey. We are here to obey. Yeah, see, already getting cheeky. King of Wands. 2 of Cups. Knight of Swords. Wow. King of Wands, 2 of Cups, Knight of Swords. Well, obviously, something got him ignited. I don't want to say it's love. It doesn't have to be a lustful love. It could be like my grandchildren or something like that. King of Wands, 2 Cups. And then the Knight of Swords. And then he swallowed his sword. That's what got him to do it. He thinks he's doing this for his grandchildren. That could possibly be it. What else do you see, Sophia? Let me shuffle these a little bit. I haven't been giving them a lot of attention. They get kind of in their feels about it. Yeah, see, they're like, we were waiting. I'm sorry. Come on. This person needs your help. Something's going on with their dad. Men are a certain way at a certain age. Maybe your dad wants to divorce your mom. Whoa. That only if it resonates, collective. Maybe that's why we keep seeing this. Where's that card? This woman. Maybe he feels like she's been taken away. This has happened before. But he's done whatever it is. There was a small apology. That's the first thing I thought. It was a small offer. And it wasn't done in like a mature way. It was done in like a very immature way. Yeah, High Priestess is here. It's something you knew. It's something you had an intuition of, and I say that because we had the Two of Swords for the first card that I pulled. That's the lower arcana of the High Priestess. So maybe you saw something a little bit, and then you were like, oh, okay, now I'm for sure. And then you had to make a decision. Yeah. Maybe it was, wow. Okay. Six of Cups, trophy. You wanted to be with this other cup. Maybe there was another person with the cup, and you were like, you know what? I like that person better. I don't know. Something set him off, though. I kind of felt like maybe he saw someone with someone else, but I don't think so. Why do we need to know this? There's that damn Page of Pentacles again. Page of Pentacles 12 for the child, for you. It's for you to know. So this is your dad. This isn't like a husband. This is a father. Like your father. You're an older person, 28 and well, no. I mean, you could be 28 and older, but I'm feeling like 35 and older. Like this is grown up shit. But to this person, you are a Page of Pentacles, right? You always will be. It doesn't matter if you're 40. Hit subscribe, collective. You have family members that don't care. They don't care you grown. I don't care. I don't care she grown. Oh, invention. Number 4. That's interesting. I just put that card up here because I like the art. Oh. 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. A group together. This is really bothering him. This is mental anguish. Maybe you're also worried about your mom, possibly, or whoever you think this is. Who is this? This is a mother figure. Who is this? It's a work person. It's a partner in work. Oh, it could be one of those really old partners, right? Like, we've run this business since blah, 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 blah. It could be that too. Or it could be, he's married to. Yeah, it was a long time. This has been a lot of fighting. This has been a long time for your dad. 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups. Come on. Like, that's pretty much, you're cornered, right? Only thing to do, there's only 2 outs, 2 exits, 2 choices. What were the 2 choices? What were the 2 options for this business partner? What are the 2 options? Maybe that'll help. And then I'll stop prying because this might be from your ancestors because it's so specific. It's not from a deity. It's about money. Oh, snap. Somebody is like, it's about money, it's about winning, and it's about getting into a new cycle. Could also be a new house. I think it's a new cycle. Somebody wants to open the money door or the triumph door because we also had the 6 of Wands too. Maybe somebody's tired of feeling like they're losing. Maybe they feel like their partner's winning. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know what it is. This will resonate too for who it's for. Millie, can I have one more card? I got M-A, T-U and the letter K. Somebody could have black hair. Star antidote. He's got hope. Hope. Maybe that's what was in the cup. One more, please, and then we'll end the read. Because it's already 30 freaking minutes of playing with these cards. And I'm not very happy with this read, collective. Oh, no. Oh. The bell. Okay, collective. That's done. Bell could resonate. The star door. Maybe he's following his star to the door. He could be an alchemist. He could be very religious, though. He's very religious, whoever this person is. This is not something done lightly. I don't think he's working with demonic forces. I don't think that. But he's done a deal with someone you don't like. And they're around a bunch of people you don't like. And I'm sure you have your reasons. I'm not here to try to divine any more into that because I feel like I've delivered the message 4-8. You could be 48. Your father could be 48. He could be 84. He's worried about you kids too. He's doing this for you. He thinks. I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do or not, but he's thought a lot about it. So if you're going to approach him, be respectful. That's the advice from the Cards Collective. I hope it helps. Hit subscribe if it does, and keep your eyes peeled for my Shopee. And thanks for sharing your energy with me and joining me for wonderful political artwork of Posada.